Hi class, so this is the critical section video for this week, and well, to make it as short as possible, I think that what the book is saying this week in chapter 12, to me it all boils down to uh, how we become sound ethical thinkers, and ethical reasoners. The best thing that I can sum up with the ideas from the book is where it's mentioned there. This means learning to identify and express ethical concepts and principles accurately, and we have to know how to apply them. Uh, and also, I see that this thing I've just mentioned is directly related to what Dr. Paul was saying in the video, and being an ethical thinker is about really reevaluating everything. And now, when it comes to the question about this week, how would I apply that in the paper? Well, the truth is, I've already started the paper, and I'm still not done. I'm still at the beginning, I think, with the first couple of threads and artifacts. And so, Dr. Paul Elders, he said that we have to reevaluate our thinking to find better ways to bring up more thinking and examine our weaknesses. And I think in order to apply that to the paper, I can actually say I feel literally that I have already started to apply it. How? Well, I just noticed yesterday that I need I feel, because of the rethinking I've done between the first concept map that we did weeks ago and now at this present, I actually did another concept map which I will use in this paper. I'm almost changing it completely, not entirely, but almost. And so the concept map is one thing. I started to think about what's happening and how some ideas that I wrote before do make sense, but now it's like, well, there's more to it. So I don't want to really put this. It's not. I don't feel it's part of my concept map now. So I'm going deeper from the previous thinking to the form to the present thinking, my thinking, of course. And so when it comes to the paper, I feel that I'm already applying it, and how it's so well. I have my paper is already connected to ethics, and what I'm writing, I'm going back and I'm going through my personal and my professional side, and I'm reading the examples I had in my paper, and now I'm going back to those examples, and I'm either and to actually apply it, I'm actually trying to go in deeper in my example. So, for instance, I was talking about the changes. This is just one quick example to demonstrate how I'm trying to apply it. I was talking about the differences in teaching children in ESL, and this you will see it in my paper, but this is just something short, just to give an example. When I intended or when I taught children for a semester in 2009 versus 2014. So what I'm aiming at here is I was realizing that it's all good. It's all good, meaning that the way children are learning is been everything has been updated. Changing learning styles are changing, but I go back and I look at it and then I go back and I say, well, they're changing, but is it really good? Is it really bad? So I'm trying to take a pause each time I'm looking at something and rethinking, well, are these changes in this example, are these changes positive or negative? And the fact is that in both times, with the increase in technology and gadgets and all that stuff, um, most of the stuff is positive, but there are some negative implications. So what I'm trying to do is I'm reading and pausing, reading, writing and pausing, and pretty much going more in depth. So I'm considering stuff that I had originally written, but now I'm sort of rewriting more about what I wrote, but in a different, with different words, with different, maybe with examples in different contexts, because I'm really pausing and trying to find out, well, what was good about this and what was not good about this. That's my inclination. That's my take on what we've been learning this week regarding ethical thinking, because it's all about if what we're saying is implies fair-mindedness. So it's I'm my strategy here is reading, writing, pausing, and then going back, and still connecting this to my ultimate goal here, or what I'm trying to say about professional and personal life. So this is really where I'm aiming at, and what I'm doing, and I feel that I'm already applying these how the let's just say the ethical concepts or the ethical positions, trying to see how something is egocentric or sociocentric, um, by writing and then pausing and then going back to it and see and changing. So this is why I gave the example about my concept map, because even though my concept map is not entirely about say ethics or sociocentrism, it's just a general outline. But it's that thing about pausing and about going back, finding the weaknesses, as Dr. Paul Elders explained. So this is where I'm aiming at. That's what I wanted to say, and I'm open to all the feedback and to hear from all of you.